Chapter 2, Stormborn. The hum of electric currents buzzed around the asteroid base, heightening the anticipation as John prepared for his mission to Vardis. Amid the tension of strategizing and calculating risks, lighthearted banter occasionally broke through. "Are you sure you want to wear those boots?" Erica teased, eyeing John's choice of footwear. "You'll be more likely to trip than fight if you get caught in the rain." John chuckled, trying to play off her comment. "Rain? On Vardis? I'll take my chances. Besides, I've survived worse than a little water." Little did they know, a storm was brewing, one that would unleash chaos far beyond the rugged terrain of Vardis. The weather patterns had grown erratic lately, strange whispers of a tempest on the horizon, but the crew dismissed it as mere superstition. As the briefing continued, a sense of foreboding lingered in the air, an unshakable feeling that something monumental was about to unfold. As they discussed missions and strategies, far away on Hybris, a storm descended upon the city like a wrathful deity. Dark clouds swirled ominously above, rumbling with a fury that rattled windows and set hearts racing. This was no ordinary tempest. It was an arcane tempest, a manifestation of chaotic magic that disrupted the once reliable etheric energy grid. Hybris, a planet marked by its stark landscapes and mystical energies, held an eerie beauty that now seemed overshadowed by the brewing chaos. The streets, usually bustling with life, were eerily quiet, save for the howl of the wind that whipped through the alleys and the occasional crackle of energy in the air. Inside the hospital, panic reigned. Flickering lights cast ghostly shadows on the walls as the staff scrambled to maintain order amidst the growing chaos. The hum of machines grew erratic, their screens flashing warnings in desperate red. In the maternity ward, 2 women lay in beds, their faces etched with pain and fear. The nurses moved swiftly, but their movements were tinged with urgency. They had expected a normal delivery, but as the storm outside intensified, so did the complications within. I can't do this," one mother cried out, her voice breaking over the din of the storm. The other mother, eyes squeezed shut, responded with a breathless whimper, her hand gripping the bed rail until her knuckles turned white. Outside, the wind howled like a pack of wolves, and the sky split open with a flash of lightning, illuminating the ward in blinding brilliance. It was a moment frozen in time, the chaos of nature colliding with the fragility of life. The lightning struck with an ear-splitting crack, targeting the hospital's highest point and sending an electric shockwave through the building. Suddenly, the lights extinguished, plunging the ward into darkness, save for a shimmering glow that began to emanate from the 2 cribs at the center of the chaos. The air crackled with energy, a surreal electromana essence wrapping around the newborns like a cocoon. Nurses and doctors shouted, their voices a cacophony of confusion and fear, but the focus shifted to the 2 cribs. Lucas and Mina, born into this storm, remained untouched by the devastation that surrounded them. As the storm raged on, the ward itself seemed to pulse with a life of its own. The walls shuddered as the Magi electrical system struggled to stabilize. A nurse, wide-eyed and trembling, stumbled back against the wall, her breath coming in shallow gasps. "What is happening?" she murmured, her voice barely audible over the sound of destruction. The cribs glowed brighter, ethereal light spilling across the room, casting elongated shadows that danced like specters on the walls. It was as if the very essence of magic was drawn to them, swirling in vibrant hues, a stark contrast to the devastation. When the storm finally subsided, an eerie silence fell over the hospital. The winds quieted, leaving only the faint sound of distant thunder. The air hung heavy with the scent of ozone, and the atmosphere felt charged, as though the world itself was holding its breath. In the aftermath of the tempest, the reality of what had occurred began to settle. The area surrounding the maternity ward was obliterated, walls reduced to rubble, equipment scattered like fallen leaves. But amidst the wreckage lay 2 small figures, miraculously alive, bathed in soft, shimmering light. In that moment, hope was reborn, fragile yet unyielding. In the heart of the storm,